Hey y'all, I'm back with another reading. Okay, so until I come up with a better intro, that's gonna have to work. But in the meantime, between time, I will be, trying out different thumbnails and stuff like that. So if y'all see like the thumbnails change up, it's because I'm being creative and trying to basically like just see what I like and what I don't like. But just bear with me because it's really not about all of that. It's about the message at the end of the day. And today's message is going to be just a collective message. I just pulled cards in to see what the energy was given. And first and foremost, we got this small offering energy. All right. Now, please keep in mind that this could be your energy or this could be the energy of somebody, you're dealing with, somebody around you, somebody you know. So this small offering card talks about already all back in this picture. I don't like it because look, it's like the feminine energy. Look at all of this big old gift that she got. She got so much to offer, so much to give. And then this masculine, he got this small, little gift behind his back. So it's like something already is like off balance. It's not balanced. It's 111 on the timer. It's not, excuse me, Jesus. Okay. I guess that there's confirmation for me because that's been happening all day since I've been doing my readings. But yeah, so it doesn't necessarily have to be like literally the masculine and the feminine, the masculine not giving enough and the feminine giving too much, but it could be, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I just get the energy of just some type of imbalance, something is not equal, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is giving more than they're receiving. And I feel like somebody is receiving more than they're giving. All right. And maybe right now somebody can't offer you much. This could be you. Maybe you don't have much to offer a person right now, but this small offering. And maybe if that is you, maybe you should be honest. All right. And if it's not you, if you feel like you're the person who maybe you getting the short end of the stick, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you should, vocalize that and express that. It says views you as a temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship. So for some of y'all, you may feel like somebody don't take you serious, or maybe they don't want a commitment, or they don't want a serious relationship. Maybe they just want pleasure or fun. I just saw 222 on the timer, and I feel like somebody here may truly desire companionship, a relationship, a commitment. But I feel like something is not working here with this malfunction energy. Something is not working, is malfunctioning, and I feel like it could be due to lack of reciprocity, lack of something not being equal, something not being balanced. All right. Whether somebody is saying it or not. And I feel like somebody might not be saying it, and that could be causing some like underlying tension or some underlying issues. With this malfunction card, somebody could be experiencing car issues. That's just a side note, but somebody could have a red car. But it says hesitant to address the underlying issues. Yeah, I feel like the underlying issue could be this small offering energy. The fact that somebody may not be offering a person enough, or somebody may not have enough to offer. And I feel like somebody isn't vocalizing it here. I feel like there's something about communication here. I see this message in the bottle. So I do feel like something is significant about communication. So this could be incoming communication, or this could be somebody needing to communicate. All right. So I feel like right now somebody could be wearing a mask, or they could be, Seven of Swords. There could be like some deception here. All right, and I feel like somebody right now could be avoiding another person, maybe pushing another person away, or flat out blocking another person. And I feel like it could be because somebody is really in their head, all right, really thinking here with this thoughts energy. But I do feel like somebody is wearing a mask here. There could be something significant about family. So this could be like the energy of hopefully somebody isn't involved, all right? Somebody doesn't have a family somewhere. Somebody isn't married or something already. It could be, all right? And I'm not judging. That could be for some of y'all, but for others of y'all, this could be like actual like, family responsibilities, obligations, or stuff like that playing a role in how much a person can give to you, or if they give to you at all. Because like I said, some of y'all, somebody could be giving, but it's very, very little. It's like a breadcrumbing type energy. It says, can only do small favors, unable to give anything more. Can only offer small gestures and minor tokens of affection. So yeah, I feel like the fact that somebody can't offer much is maybe, I feel like it is causing some type of underlying issues or tension, but it's not being discussed. And I feel like that could lead to further issues. It says the cracks begin to widen. So yeah, it's like the longer you like don't address the issue, the deeper the issue become. You know what I'm saying? It says fear leads to neglect, and neglect breeds chaos. So yeah, somebody, like I said, if somebody here is in this escaping energy, or they avoiding you or something like that. Yeah, because I see homeless, so it's like the energy of somebody making somebody else feel left out in the cold. Somebody may be like running away or something like that. But I feel like it's due to fear. Somebody fear could be causing them to maybe neglect another person. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that neglect is actually creating chaos. You know what I'm saying? Whether you see it or not, I feel like beneath the surface, it's like brewing. The chaos is brewing. It says worry clouds your ability to act. So yeah, I feel like somebody could also maybe be not acting because of their worry or their fears or their doubts. You know what I'm saying? But we also have this independence energy here. So I feel like with that small offering energy and this independence card, it says realizing the need for change and striving for karmic justice. So it's the energy of maybe somebody needing to, focus on their independence, focus more on self, get themselves together with that independence card. It says the path of solitude reveals truths unseen in the company of others. So like I said, somebody could be around other people with this family ties. They could be around family members, friends, but I feel like there's some type of influence or influences, whether it be, actual people or a person, job or something like that. But it's the energy of somebody maybe needing to take a step back and, take some time for themselves so that they can be able to think clearly. All right. It says the path of solitude reveals truths unseen in the company of others. So yeah, I feel like somebody may even need to take a step away from you, or you need to take a step away from them for somebody to, realize or understand what it is they truly want or something like that. All right. Take care of resonate, y'all. I'm just the card lady. The card lady. Clarify this small offering, malfunction, independence. Yeah, see, look, I see Don Juan and Femme Fatale. And it's crazy because these energies are kind of similar. All right, they kind of similar, but it's like the male and then the female version. So this Don Juan, y'all could think somebody is being this Don Juan energy. That y'all could think that somebody maybe got some type of hidden agenda and for them pursuing you romantically. You know what I'm saying? It says using the power of romantic attraction for a private agenda. So some of y'all, maybe somebody do view you as just something temporary, or vice versa. Maybe you view somebody as something temporary, but maybe you're not expressing it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why that malfunction energy is there, because like the energy of needing to be careful, not to hurt other people's feelings or get other people's hopes up or expectations up. Maybe just be clear, be clear about what it is that you want and what it is that you desire, your intentions and stuff like that. Because in the light attribute, the Don Juan spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So somebody could be very seductive. You know what I'm saying? It could be you, or it could be this somebody you're dealing with. But we have this femme fatale energy. So it could be, I feel like you and another person could mirror each other. And maybe y'all both, I don't know, let's say the femme fatale is like the energy of the Don Juan, but it's the feminine energy, basically. Like a woman using her sensuality or her body or whatever, inappropriately or to her advantage, basically. It says also attachment to money and power. So yeah, somebody here could be very, I don't want to say shallow, but they not looking, it's like the energy of not looking for something deeper, not looking for something deeper, or maybe that's just the impression that somebody is giving. But it's crazy that we got these two cards that came out together and it's like literally the same energy, but it's like the feminine and then it's the masculine. So y'all could be mirroring each other. You and another person could be mirroring each other, like I said. Wait. Yeah, look, Knight. It says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. But in the shadow attribute, it talks about romantic delusion. So yeah, it's something here about somebody could be really charming, really sweet, really seductive. But it's like the energy of somebody not being able to offer more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you really, you can turn me on, or you can make me smile and, stuff like that. But it's like, what else? You know what I'm saying? I feel like pretty much after that, it's not much left. So yeah, it's like vampire, you feel drained or something is draining. It says makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So yeah, it's the energy of somebody maybe feeling like another person is draining them. Like, somebody may feel like the other person is using them for their own, survival whatever ways they need to survive. It also talks about chronic complaining and codependency. So that could be something that somebody needs to look out for as far as like shadow attributes. Make sure that you're not, you know, being codependent on a person, especially 10-10 on a timer, somebody who ain't got much to offer you. You know, that's already an unbalanced dynamic. It's also something here about maybe not complaining, especially if a person not complaining about how much a person offering you, because we never know what a person got on their plate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see this whole card which talks about happiness over everything. Yeah, it talks about maybe somebody here is a little bit bold or free-spirited. Somebody here may know what they want, and maybe in knowing what they want, they may move a little bit fast, and maybe they got somebody questioning, like, questioning their intentions, or like, you moving kind of fast. Are you know what I'm saying? But I feel like with this whole energy, is like happiness over everything. This is the type of person who, like I said, somebody here know what they want, and that's what is given. All right, because this could be the energy of maybe sleeping with a person fast, or you know, something like that. But I feel like there may be somebody giving another person a wrong impression or something like that could be happening here. And I feel like it's all due to maybe a lack of communication. That's what I want to say, a lack of communication. Let me pull I do feel like one person may feel used with this vampire. I feel like one person may feel used or drained in a situation. Like, I feel like even if a person don't acknowledge that it's draining them, or they're not aware that it's draining them, I feel like energetically it is draining another person. And I feel like it's because somebody offering more than the other person. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's not on purpose, you know, like I said, somebody may not be able to offer much right now. But I feel like it's the energy of somebody needing to be honest and say that. Somebody needs to be honest about maybe feeling like they're not receiving enough, or somebody needs to be honest about maybe the fact that I can't give you enough. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's going to vary for different people. Like some of y'all, somebody, maybe they do just want sex, and that's okay. And I feel like that should be expressed. And it might not be somebody, maybe they want more than sex, but maybe right now they can't give that, or can't do all of that. So maybe right now they can just settle for that. I don't know. Take it, resonate, y'all. Let me pull some more cards as we get some like confirmations. I don't want the video to be too long. I also want to start like doing like pick a card reading, so that we can channel different energies in one read, so that y'all can have a variety or options to choose from. Yeah, message. It's something about communication here. I feel like it's something about communication here, being clear, all right, honest, saying how you feel. Some of y'all may work with this person, with this occupation card. Yes, somebody may do a lot of traveling. And then I said something about cars. Somebody could be having to work on a car, especially if this person drive around a lot, or they travel a lot. Somebody could be having some malfunctions with their car. Somebody could be like a handyman or something like that. Somebody could, I don't know, be working construction. Okay, clarify this energy. And I also feel like if somebody's surrounded by people where they got people in their ear or something like that, it's like the energy of somebody needing to be alone, or needing to seek solitude, so that they can, you know, find their inner truth. Toil and labor. Yeah, I feel like somebody could have a lot on their plate. They could be really hard working or something like that. Yeah, thief. I feel like somebody here may feel like somebody is being a thief. Like somebody is just trying to take from them or use them or something like that. And it very well could be the case. But I feel like intuitively you will know. Yeah, some of y'all Seven of Swords. I do feel like Seven of Swords here. Somebody is being sneaky and deceptive in some way. All right. And that could be why somebody is avoiding y'all or something like that. Or blocking y'all. It's something, like I said, the energy is somebody being very charming, very sweet, maybe even very seductive, attractive to the sea. Yeah, something here about going with the flow. You can either go with the flow and accept the small offering or what's being offered, or what is the or? What is the or? Yeah, truth be told, it's something here about somebody needing to be honest, not just with another person, but with themselves. You know, like, am I being authentic with myself? You know what I'm saying? And am I being authentic with this person? Yeah, yang. This could be about a masculine energy. You could be this masculine energy. Yeah, something about round and round. Yeah, maybe it's some type of cycle here for some of y'all that need to be broken. All right, it's some type of cycle here for some of y'all that need to be broken. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be juggling a lot. I just saw the Two of Pentacles reverse. Some of y'all, it's the energy of maybe y'all thinking about dropping something. Thinking about dropping something so that you can have time for something else. Or something like that. More time for something else. Take it how it resonates, y'all. Let's clarify these energies. Yeah, the Empress. You could be this Empress or you're dealing with an Empress. But the Empress is definitely not just for pleasure. All right, this is somebody's wife here. This is a wife. This is somebody could see somebody as this Empress, and you could be really attractive. All right, I feel like somebody is really attracted to another person, but it's also with this Nine of Wands energy, like some type of paranoia here. There could be like somebody having a wall up or somebody having a guard up. Yeah, and I feel like it's because Knight of Cups reverse, somebody dealing with like some type of unrequited situation, unrequited love with the Knight of Cups reverse. Somebody could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody could be a mother or a father here. Somebody could have children here. But yeah, Knight of Cups reverse is like the energy of like a one night stand. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that's there for a good time, not a long time. The Knight of Cups reverse. All right, you can talk about, like I said, unrequited love. That makes me think about this card. It's unbalanced. Something is imbalanced here. Yeah, and that's why it's like the Chariot reverse. Something not moving forward. Somebody not taking action. And like I said, the Chariot reverse, somebody could be having car issues, y'all. Somebody could be having car issues. It's some type of cycle here. And I feel like it's because there's some type of lesson here that need to be learned. And I feel like the lesson is Nine of Pentacles, choosing self, focusing on self. And that's why this Independence card is here. All right, that's why this Independence card is here. The Nine of Pentacles literally represents independence. All right, it literally represents independence here. And yeah, the Moon reverse, releasing fears, like releasing fear. This could be somebody who needing to release their fears. Like I said, somebody here, they judgment could be a little bit clouded. Somebody fear is causing them to neglect another person or making them not take action. And I feel like in somebody not taking action is leading to some type of tension or underlying tension or issues between them and another person. Because something not moving forward. Something not moving forward here. All right. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Like somebody could, some of y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all, it's not even that the person can't offer it or something like they too busy or something like that. Some of y'all, Knight of Pentacles reversed, somebody could just be very lazy and they don't want to put in the work. You know, they don't want to put in the work. So it's up to y'all, all right? Because I feel like for some of y'all, this is a cycle or it's some type of lesson here that you need to learn with somebody. And I feel like the lesson could be, like I said, choosing self. Nine of Pentacles, being independent, okay? It says realizing the need for change. Yeah, something needs to change here. That's why this Wheel of Fortune here. That's why this cycle here. Something needs to change, all right? And I feel like once whatever needs to change is changed, then something will be able to move forward. But right now, I feel like Ace of Pentacles reverse is not, because Justice reverse, something is unbalanced, it's unequal. Yeah, it's not. Somebody here could be casually avoiding y'all. Something, there could be some type of corruption here or dishonesty here or something like that. But just in general, I feel like something here is not balanced. It's not equal. And I feel like one person could be giving more than the other person, or it's the energy of one person giving and another person taking. It's like a vampire energy. I see why this vampire energy is here. And then we got Samaritan. Samaritan, it says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Wow, that's crazy. That's the energy of somebody who will help you so that they can get some type of recognition or praise. I don't know how that resonates. I'm just reading the cards, but yeah, like I said, if you in a situation where something feels like unbalanced or it's unequal, or you feel like you taking, you giving and giving and giving and you're not receiving, or like a person just taking from you, I feel like it's giving energy vampire, or it's like the energy of somebody depleting you or draining you in some way, shape, or form. And it's the need for you to choose self with the Nine of Pentacles. And even if you have to be single and independent, I feel like that's the best way forward.